And one more order of business prior to bringing on the panel. I want to show you guys something. Oh, wait. Oh, well, I'll get to that. Let's do this. Let's do Texas 8412 first. Texas 8412. Don't know what a bluey is anyway. Everybody, Texas 8412 has chimed in. You gotta help me celebrate Texas 8412. I don't know where William Thompson is, but let's make William Thompson jealous. That might be my favorite one. I don't know. I'm a country guy, so I'm loving that. And am I just wait? That was to get that start. Okay, nope, got that one. Okay, good. Okay, cool. All right, guys. All right. So yesterday I promised. MJ, do you have access to the drum roll? If she might have access to that drum roll sucks. That's not your fault. It comes with the program. Drum roll, please, guys. So here's the deal. I promised that there's a new design coming to the spread shop. We are celebrating the semi-quincentennial of the country, 250 years, and we're celebrating that Follow Bradley's Fun by offering a brand new design in our spread shop over here. I'm going to put it on the channel, put it on the show you so you can see it. Just go to the channel, go to Follow Bradley Fun, hit shop now, and here it is. Check it out. The new design. Happy 250th USA. Look at all the different colors you can get. There it is in sort of a cool backdrop with gray. And just so you can see a little closer the design. Now, this particular shirt, there's nothing about the channel on this. This is just to celebrate. And I wanted to make sure there was nothing about the channel on this. What are you? I see you, MJ. You know I see you, right? This is going to be fun. Okay. Anyway, happy 250th USA. There's the design. Okay. And you guys can change the color of the t-shirt. It's really cool. So you can get white, you can get it on black. Really cool design. And it's got I think that's the Congress building, and it's very patriotic. I don't particularly like that color. Well, let's see how yellow looks. Boy, they've got yellow, and then you got but black, man, black looks really good. And got like army green kind of color and olive green. Looks good. That looks really good. I'd get that. So anyway, it's on a whole bunch of products. Okay. And there's a patriotic shirt. Let me see if I can find it. There's like a patriotic version of the shirt with red, white, and blue. But I'm just gonna see. Go to the spread shop. There's all kinds of things. You can also get this on a coffee mug. You can get it on lots of different things. See the different shirt designs? Lots of different shirt designs here. This is the one I wanted to show right here. Very cool. You've got, so you can get the Happy 250th and you can get the flag sleeves if you want with it. Really cool. Lots of different things are available. Of course, there's also all the other products. Go and Shogi probably has already put up the Yes, he did. The link for all the merch. There's no hidden Mickey. Nope, no hidden Mickey in that Freedom Seeker. It's not about Mickey Mouse. It's not about Disney. It's all this is. There is a polo shirt in there somewhere. If you look through it, you would see. I'm not sure where it is. Let's see. If I go to home and I look for let's look at men, and then I think if I go, polo shirts, there it is. Polo shirts. So yes, there is in fact a polo shirt design for that. So I probably have to fix where that design comes in, which I can do. But yeah. There you go. And there's a nice, like a button down with the Happy 250th on it. No color. It's a kind of cool looking one. Full button jersey. I like that. So yeah, there's lots of different things available right there for you. So indeed. And now I do believe it's time to bring on the panel. Our first panelist has been wandering around the parks, but she's also been hanging out with our good friend Vash.
So I think what happened is I went to Epcot. You can go around the whole world, and I had a couple in the Germany section, and I thought I went to China. Anyway, I'm a knucklehead.
No, not China. What are you wearing?
I was adjusting the crown so that I can wear my headphones while I have my free crown, my free merch. Okay.
Do you want me to go get mine? I got like 5 of them.
Oh my gosh. We have 4 of them. Go get it.
Well, who
didn't you say it's National Burger Day? Isn't that what you said?
It is. If you go to Checkers on my Facebook, they're all over. They're like
the Magicalorian. Holy cow!
Magicalorian.
Wow, I need to do that on my Instagram.
Weird.
Oh my goodness gracious me!
Okay, go get your crown, and then I will play something.
Well, wait. We're gonna bring on our other guest, who is she's come back from the future.
Doc, calm down, okay? Just calm down. It's me. It's Marty.
No, it can't be you. I sent you back to the future.
Hey, Doc, that's right, but I came back again. I came back from the future. Don't you remember last night? You fainted. I brought you home.
This can't be happening. You can't be here. It doesn't make sense for you to be here. I refuse to even believe that you are here.
Well, that's right. We don't have any cheese and crackers and wine for her to stay.
You know, it's so funny though. It's funny for me that how much more appropriate that clip is now. It just makes sense because now she is back from the future.
She's back.
Yes, she is. Erica was I think she had to go do something like right when I brought her on, but that's okay.
She's probably getting her hat. She probably got a hat from Burger King.
She might. I'll go get mine. You take over the show, MJ. It's the MJ show, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no, why you? They did this to me once on that Park Place, and it didn't work out really well. That was pretty bad. How about we play something awesome? Let's see here, folks.
You know, now there are adults without children that go to Disney, and they're called weirdos. Very nice people, absolutely crazy. Even the Comic-Con people are like, yeah, they're a little frightening. I mean, I got a Batman living room, but these people are scary.
I'm keeping an eye to see who's coming on first. Erica, Ron. Let's talk to the live chat. All right, let's play a game. All right, Lady Gamester, what game do you want to play? Let's see. MJ needs to dance. No, we don't get up and dance when we're on podcasts. Our green screens will fall on our heads. That has happened to me once. Funny because it's true. Oh my goodness. Did anyone try the adult Happy Meal at Burger King for this floppy flick? I'm curious if anyone tried it. It was disgusting. The cookie shake was like the only thing that was good. I shouldn't be this large on a screen. Hide the button. No one tried the Mandalorian and Grogu adult Happy Meal? Oh my goodness. I hope Ron edits this part out of his live stream when he's done publishing it. Let's see. Another funny clip. Culture. Where's Erica? Let's do this.
Hi.
There we
Sorry
go.
about that.
I thought you went to go get your hat. Where's your hat?
I don't have one, and I'm so sorry about that. I had an important phone call literally come in just as you guys were bringing me in, so I was like,
Ah! I thought you went to go get your hat. Oh, he doesn't have a Burger King?
no, I don't.
Do you have one near you or no?
I guess-
Talk to us.
Yeah, we've got Burger King here. I should have.
Okay, go get the crown and come right back. We'll wait for you. No, I'm kidding.
I have to walk or get an Uber. wait,
Oh,
I wonder
All
if
right,
it's
so-
DoorDash.
DoorDash.
You can't. So here's the deal. Found out just now that I think during some cleaning, somebody in their household may have thrown all of the crowns.
Oh no!
But that's
funny.
okay. That's okay. Here's what I do have. Yeah, I have Zeb, Garazeb. That's the toy. I'm saving this because my son's name is Zeb, and I'm going to give this to him.
Oh, I love that.
And that's the Garazeb toy from.
I got a
Burger
toy, but I
King.
don't know who it is. It's just a figure. I don't know who. Oh, yeah, my box is on the dining table. I didn't bring the box with me. Just a
There's
crown.
the Mandalorian and Grogu.
What did you like from you were supposed to live stream with Virginia and tell us all about this adult Happy Meal.
We didn't make the super chats although I guess we could do from Burger King.
Yeah.
We go to Burger King a lot. You know why we go to Burger King? Because I get so much free stuff. And the coupons are always like $14 for 2 meals for adults with the Whopper and everything. I mean, come on, you can't really beat that. And then I've got my app, and I have like 2,000 free points on my app for free food. So
That's amazing.
and the other thing about Burger King is if you take the mayonnaise off the Whopper, it's really like it's not even bad for you. So
I think their burgers are pretty good. Yeah.
no, but I mean, like as far as the nutrients, the nutritional value,
Oh.
it's not
Oh.
horribly bad if you take the mayonnaise is 100 calories. So take the mayonnaise off. Gross.
Ooh,
There's the
did not know that.
here's
Ooh,
the Mandalorian and Grogu garlic sauce.
that stuff I couldn't keep it down.
I
Ah,
like that. Like
Don't
for
do
your
it.
burgers or fries.
No, you
it's
dip
for-
the cheese
what are those
things
things?
in
They're nasty. They're really
some kind of
all
Grogu
the
blobby
stuff
cheese
is nasty.
fried thing. No. The cookie shake was good.
Oh, the cookie shake. Yeah, my wife loved the cookie shake.
Delicious.
So
So was it like a fried cheese curd?
no,
Oh.
no, those are really good. Over at what's the place that has those really good? Obviously Cheddar's where I used to work at. We sold Wisconsin cheese
Love
curds.
We
and
have a
also-
Cheddar's here. I
uh,
love Cheddar's. They got the
Can
best
you
onion
vlog
rings.
from Cheddar's,
Mm.
please? Because we got
Yeah.
all of ours shut down here in Florida.
Really? No,
Yeah,
I
we have
mean,
no
I-
Cheddar's.
So there's one in Brandon,
that-
which is a suburb of Tampa that got shut down, but they opened up a new one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the one I worked at when I was working there was like the busiest Cheddar's in the United States because it had just opened over here in the Loop area is what they call it.
I want Erica to see
Mhm.
this though. I'm gonna put it in the back chat. Can we put it on the screen so she can see the adult Happy Meal, so she can see the Grogu cheese thingies?
The
Are we able to
adult
do that?
happy. That sounds so bad when you say it that way, MJ. Don't say adult
It's on the
happy meal.
It's on the menu. It says adult happy meal.
Oh my
Adult
gosh.
happy. Oh my gosh.
It's gotten to
So-
that point. Yes.
Adult
gotten to
happy
that
meal
level.
sounds like an OnlyFans channel. Don't even go there. Can you do you know how to share the screen? If you share it, you
So
can
the
share it.
Mando movie was PG-13. I figured it'd be rated PG. That's interesting.
Here, Erica.
Oh, there we go.
That's the cheesy thingies. Oh, the
me
chicken
take-
fingers were not bad. The chicken fingers were not bad at all.
Well, that's just
So-
their standard chicken fries. They've always had that.
But they're garlic flavored, so they have
Happy
like a
Hamburger Day, everybody.
Oh,
twist to them.
garlic. Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, it is Happy Hamburger Day. You said it. And
It
Wild
is.
Man has a credit card, so he's gonna
Culver.
buy
Culver's.
burgers for everyone.
It came to my head while you were
So
saying
wrong.
Culver's has the Wisconsin cheese curds. I love they
Those
have
are
really,
good.
really good ones.
Kelly had the little kids meal, and she liked it. She thought it was good. And if your kid doesn't like cheeseburgers, they have the nuggets, the Mandalorian nuggets.
It's funny. We have one of those adult daycare centers out here. We drove by one. I just looked and I was like, huh. I'm like, look at there.
I
Adult
thought those were
daycare
called
centers.
leering centers. Isn't that what the leering centers?
Oh, geez, we're not.
Oh,
sharing
wow.
anymore.
Wait. Go and Shogi said he grabbed a couple of the t-shirts. So hey, for that
Nice.
we got to play Go and Shogi chiming in for the with the spread shirt. Let's celebrate. Go, and I gotta find it. Go.
I got it if
and
you need it.
there it is. Shogi.
Very nice.
Thank you so much, Going Shogi. Appreciate that. And I see it in my my back area. I have my own little back area where it shows up. So very cool. Ooh. And there's some information about Spider Noir. And
Oh yeah, Corbin wants to see that.
Yeah, it looked good. I like Nick Cage. Honestly, one of the only things that I've liked Pedro Pascal in, I think it was the Nick Cage. Was it Nick Cage, Pedro Pascal? That movie about him being the most famous. It was, I forgot what it's called. Anybody know in the chat what that Pedro Nick Cage movie was? Where it was where Nick Cage was playing himself, being the famous Nick Cage. I can't remember. And I think it was Pedro Pascal that was like the super rich guy that was actually not a good guy or something. Oh, Chef Eddie says, did I miss Whopper? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Today's Hamburger Day and Whopper Wednesday, which means free Whoppers today. Yeah. So every Wednesday, every Wednesday they give Whoppers away for free. So you can get a free Whopper with your order.
But do you have to have an app, or it's with your order?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the app.
Okay. Oh, you have to have the
I,
app.
I use apps for everything now because honestly, that's where all
Save
the
money. You can save a
stuff
lot
is.
of money.
You can save like
Bog down
I-
your phone with apps to get deals. I can't wrap my
Yeah,
head around that.
it doesn't really bog down your phone though if you have the right phone. I mean,
Yeah.
yes.
It's worth it. Like if I have a Target, like on my Target app, I can clip coupons and then I can shop online or do an order pickup or whatever. If you go to the
Right.
cashier,
I
you can
just
scan it.
downloaded the Target app like last night, and I was
It's not
kind of
free.
learning. Okay, what's all this new stuff?
The
I'm
Learning
like,
Center.
what's all this?
Is there a Learning Center near her, Ron, that she
Oh,
can attend?
God.
Poor
I'm gonna
thing.
need one. Being in Europe for so dang long, I feel like I've forgotten how to be an American.
And I'm proud
Where
to
is
be
it?
an
Free
American.
Whopper deal right there.
That's excellent.
Buy one Bounty Barbecue Whopper, get one free.
Dude, though, I ordered DoorDash last week, Chick-fil-A. That was $28.
$30 lunch. Mhm.
and the delivery fee on top of that, and then the meal itself, I looked at Ralph. I said, "Yeah, no." I'm like, "Never again."
I
I'm like,
don't
"As soon as
use I don't
the
use
road,
DoorDash or anything
you're
like
gonna pick
that.
it
The
up."
only time, like, I'll order pizza still for delivery. For the most part, I still don't even do that. But yeah, when you get into delivery charges, they get so
It's
super
expensive. It
expensive.
really upcharged like everything, and then and then apparently they can the drivers can like decline doing the delivery if they don't like the amount they tip you.
Oh, that's
That's
true.
like
So
a
always tip
thing.
your driver really well if you want your food quick.
Yeah, I
Note to
know. It's
self.
but I'm just saying, like, you have to like upcharge yourself and spend more money. That's insane.
California has Leering Center.
Well, look who was late today. The one person who always gets me for being late. Sorry, late. Sitting outside, remembering what today is. You're good, First Dragon.
I
King.
look like I
You're
belong in a
good.
Leering Center with this hat on.
I was she's got a talking singing broccoli on her channel right now. It's pretty funny. And
Oh yeah, I
said,
did see that.
It's probably waiting to go. It's probably upset because the big surprise for the broccoli is that they're making it move to Broccoli Mountain.
Oh.
Broccoli Mountain. Oh my gosh! Texas says a DoorDash driver took out my mailbox. That stinks.
Oh,
That sucks.
dang. On purpose
Yeah.
or just because he wasn't paying attention?
Probably.
A Big Mac is
Probably-
$8. Is it $8, Ron?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, the new
Really
Big Mac thing is let me see what I'm just
Did that Arch burger?
Big Mac's
I've been
Big Mac's got expensive. Oh, the art.
Oh,
yeah, it don't
yeah.
we did that.
That's at
Not that good.
McDonald's. What am I thinking?
I still
Burger
love their
King
mocha
beat the Arch
frappes.
burger.
I freaking love those frappes. And they make them perfect
me
here. It's
see
like the
what
perfect
is
blend of
a-
chocolate to
She's in-
coffee.
She's having a
Oh,
moment.
They still have the
people, with
Huntrix deal?
McDonald's. Leave
The
her
what?
alone. She's talking about the McFrappe at McDonald's. She's having a moment.
Here,
Uh,
her
the
Hey,
Big
talk to
Mark's-
us about the McFrappe.
I'm gonna start doing vertical
Yeah.
screens. America's food moments. American
Yeah,
food.
the double quarter
Egg-
$7.89 at my local
Oh,
McDonald's. Almost $8.
Mm,
Mm-mm.
yikes.
And
It's Burger
I
King
don't-
for our
mm.
family. Down with the
Wendy's
Yeah,
busy
I don't know.
days.
We're Burger
I
King
love me
people
some
too.
Wendy's.
Their Frosties
Wendy's
are
is
fire.
good. When I was getting really,
Mm.
really big back in the day, when I one of my problems, one of the things that led me to getting really, really big was Wendy's. They used to have, I think you've heard of the what is the Wendy's? It's not called the McDouble. The double cheese thing that they have.
Just the
they
double
used to have
cheeseburger?
they used to have a triple. Yeah, but it's
They
not
still
called
do.
a double cheeseburger. They call it something else. But anyway, it was a triple. It wasn't just
Like a triple decker, I
triple.
think. Is that what they're called? Deckers? I don't know.
double.
Or is that-
Yeah, they might be something like that.
Well, if it's National
but yeah.
Burger Day, I want to know the best cheeseburger or hamburger you've ever had in your life. And can we start with Erica first? Because she's back in the
Ooh.
United States.
Ooh, so we for like fast food around here, I
Anywhere.
No, any burger. It doesn't
Any
have to be
burger.
fast food.
Girl, any burger. Ooh,
It could be that place that I
like
recommended in Germany that
cheese.
you go to that you never went to.
no, no. Oh, dang it. Best burger I've ever had. I don't know. Honestly, I can't get Whataburger out of my head because that's just like I never realized how good those
Okay.
were.
Whataburger it is for now.
Yeah.
Ron, what is your favorite cheeseburger or hamburger of all time?
One of the oh my gosh. So you're gonna hate me for this, but when I think of the best burgers I've had, they've actually been at Disney. They've been at Disney World.
Why would I hate you for that?
One of them.
We're
No, it's just
Disney
funny because we
adults.
talk against Disney so much,
I
but
think.
actually, the Deluxe Burger is really good.
Yeah, it's good.
But some of the best burgers that I've had have been, in fact, at Disney World, and it's really hard to pick just one. The Kobe beef burger from Yak and Yeti is fantastic, but you
Oh.
have to get it in the restaurant, not
That's
at
a
the quick service
$50
outside.
burger, Ron.
Ooh, that better be good for that
It
price.
It's not a
Jeez.
$50 burger; it's 20. It's
Well, last I checked,
it's
it
not
was
50. The
39.
Kobe, no. It's not $50.
You sure about that?
The Kobe beef burger at Yak and Yeti.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Look it up right now.
because I used to work there and we never charged that much for it.
Okay, so my favorite
I'm looking
burger
it up.
is a
View
place local
menu.
here. It's
Mhm.
it's from a place called Lind Lind Burger. Lind Burgers. They have the juiciest burger, and I like blue cheese and bacon on mine, and it's absolutely scrumptious. So I don't know if anyone has a Lind Burgers near them. How much,
never
Ron?
heard
How
of them.
much?
25. Huh.
It is
So they dropped the price, I guess.
$26.
Okay, so they have
$26.
other expensive ones if you scroll
they
down.
don't.
So right
Not-
down
no,
Main
not the-
Street,
they have a Korean kimchi burger.
she just did a
Interesting.
food review at Yak and Yeti, and it's $39 for the burger plus tax and everything. It's like a $50 burger.
Who was it? Oh, Raph's favorite would be In-N-Out. That's his favorite burger of all time.
There is no burger at Yak and Yeti that costs that much.
Well, then I don't know.
Unless they got other things with it. But
Oh,
I mean, I worked at Yak and Yeti, so I wouldn't know. But
Yeah.
anyway, now that burger is fantastic. Also, the and the funny thing is, several of these places I worked at, the Three Bridges burger is really, really good. If you
Oh,
haven't had the
that
Three
was
Bridges burger, you
delicious.
gotta get it the way it comes.
that was good.
The bison burger with bacon at
Oh.
Wilderness Lodge is also very good.
Oh, you have
so
Raph's
yeah,
right there. He loves
they're
bison meat. Anytime you say bison,
oh
he's
my
like,
gosh, bison is so good. Speaking of which, back in the day, but I don't think they have them anymore. Fuddruckers was really good. I loved Fuddruckers burgers.
he loved Fuddruckers. We used to have one in
and I-
Tampa. Is that like the burger bar where you like create your own?
Yeah, you put all your
Yeah,
own
we
stuff
had
on it. It
one
was really
years
great.
ago, like when I was growing up, and then it went out of business eventually. We never went.
I
'cause
have
my dad
never
was
been to the Whiskey.
expensive.
That sounds really good. I am such a burger. I love burgers. I could eat burgers every meal.
That's how
for
Did you
Rabbit.
guys
He was
ever eat
like
at
the
that
man.
place called Ford?
Yes,
Like,
they
Did
are
you try their
good.
burgers?
I had their brisket.
I've had
burger.
Ford's burger.
Girl, let me tell you,
Yeah, it's
that
good.
brisket.
Are you talking
on
about
that
Ford's
Texas
Garage?
Coast, yes, they are expensive, but oh gosh,
It's a
they
night
just
out. It's a
really
night
good.
out. It's
Yeah,
nice.
it's a
Are you
night
talking
out.
about? Are you talking
Yeah.
about Ford's Garage?
Yeah.
Because I've
mhm.
eaten, yeah. Okay, and then maybe the best burger that I ever had, which I don't think they sell it anymore, was at the Grand Floridian Cafe, was the Surf and Turf burger. They actually, it was a burger topped with lobster.
Oh,
was
yeah,
so
I kind of figured that seafood on it.
It was so good.
Prairie
Oh, I
Resort,
love it.
and their quick serve, their burgers are Angus beef, and it's really good, by the way. Really good.
What does Bruce have to say about this? For $4.99, thank you for chiming in. Five Guys are my favorite chain burger, but my
Oh.
local Italian restaurant makes a cheeseburger with mozzarella,
Mm.
provolone,
Oh.
marinara, and prosciutto.
Yeah.
That sounds really, really
Wow.
good.
I find like
I-
those
you
little
know-
like restaurants, like the nooks and the crannies or the mom and
Mhm.
pops. Sometimes,
yeah.
They are good
sometimes
stuff.
they have really good stuff. You know.
I like going to
I'm not
Hole
a
in the
huge
Wall
Five Guys
place.
fan, only because I think, and not that Five Guys is bad. I just feel like they are a bit overpriced for what they are,
They are.
especially
They're
the
insane.
fries. I'm like, why are the fries so darn expensive?
Yeah, the fries.
And I prefer Steak and Shake over Five Guys.
Yeah, it's cheaper and just as good.
I love steak.
Did you
and
have the
shake. See,
Biscoff shake yet, Erica? The Biscoff?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Me and Christian, when we first had it, we were fighting over it. And I said, okay, moving forward, we each get our own because clearly we get all like grabby with each other to, finish it. It's so good.
Because it's so big, you don't want to eat it all yourself, right? Because
Dude,
It's
and
like
I had
a
to lay
good
off this thing.
portion.
I was gaining weight. I'm like, nah, I gotta watch it. All that whole milk and ice cream in there. Whew.
all right, let's celebrate our good friend Bruce Newhouse with the. I don't know. You may have played this one, but I'm going to play it anyway. comment
I'm no longer the
above
Burger King.
where it talked about don't buy Brie, where it said, so you got to be very, very careful. The comments have scrolled very fast. I have learned this the hard way. If you're looking for Angus beef, make sure that it says Angus, and make sure that it has the G, because if it doesn't have the G, you're not buying beef.
Ew, what are we having?
Think about it, MJ. Think about it.
I want to say it so bad because you. Never mind. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm having a Tom.
I don't think MJ's getting it.
You
have to put it in the back chat. If you put it in the back chat, she'll get it. The back chat.
Free. Disgusting.
I want to say that so bad on screen, but I'm not going to.
That's just you're not going to eat the donut. You're just going to eat the whole.
That's disgusting.
Sea brew for 11:30. Sea brew. Oh golly, the whiskey is kind of close to the castle. Highly recommend. It's your birthday. I don't have it. Do you have the birthday?
Yeah.
Birthday! Happy birthday, hon.
Right,
yes,
happy
indeed.
birthday.
Be careful, because whenever you blow out those candles, don't blow your teeth out with it. Been there, done that. Ooh.
That's one of my favorite clips. I love that.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Ernest. Like Ernest goes to jail. Ernest does
P.
what
Warthel.
I love that. It was such a good show.
Oh, speaking of Ernest, sincerely in earnest, we actually do have to get to some stories today.
We do.
Actually comes to us out of Forbes of all places. Supergirl is starting to feel like it may be a big DCU miss, and this is by Paul Tassi. So Paul, guy who knows what he's talking about, Supergirl looks like it's going to be a super dud. I'm telling you. And by the way, I got to tell you, I don't think that her outfit looks bad. I think that I like her version of the Supergirl costume looks better than the Corin Sweat Superman costume. In my opinion, I think that they've done a much better job. But Millie Alcock is not helping the story here. There are two enormous Marvel superhero movies arriving this year: Spider-Man: Brand New Day and Avengers: Doomsday, both likely to gross $1 billion at the box office or more. But the first DCU film out in 2026, Supergirl, is starting to feel like it may have a very rocky road ahead of it. Not the ice cream, but that's what it made me think of. I don't know why. I think I'm really hungry today. I'm really tired. I think I want to eat.
It's Fash's fault because we've been talking about food for the last 2 hours.
I tell you what, it's just, I don't know. Anyway, at this point, I'm a bit concerned that this is going to land well among fan. I'm a bit concerned that this is going to land well among fans. Oh, I'm a bit concerned. That's what he's saying. Got to read it right. At this point, I'm a bit concerned that this is going to land well among fans and as such be a draw at the box office, especially in the wake of the first DCU full-on Superman movie doing okay at best in the context of its release. That's a nice way of putting it. It really didn't do very well. A Superman film released correctly, it should have been $1 billion property, but it just wasn't a good movie. There was too many issues with it. Wasn't really even a Superman movie. It was a Justice Gang movie with Superman as a guest star. We are only a month away from the release of Supergirl, and buzz, or lack of it, does not feel like it's building much online. While I think most would agree that the House of the Dragons' Millie Alcock feels like a very solid pick for the role, everything else seems a bit off. I'll point first to a brand new interview from Variety in which director Craig Gillespie talks about how she'll be portrayed in the film. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Okay, Though Alcock had worn the Supergirl costume in Superman, that would be the dress code while she's getting sloppy in another galaxy. Thus, the Blondie t-shirt, which is what she wears all the time in the film. Gillespie says there's absolutely no makeup and she's making absolutely no effort with her appearance. That's not her priority. And she's not in a good mood. Now, let me ask you in the audience and the panel, how many people want to go see a superhero movie about a depressed alcoholic female who runs around the galaxy just being depressed because she can't find her dog? Does that sound like a good time, a good way to spend your $15 and then your other $15 on popcorn, then your $10 on soda pop at the movie theaters? That sound like a good time to you?
No.
No way.
Nope.
It's not even like, I mean, I have a little girl. Why would I want her to watch that? She's looking up to these kind of people, and this is, I mean, okay, Supergirl. And then a little kid would be like, oh, I want to be like her. No, stay far away.
Yeah.
And she looks like Sid from Toy Story. I don't care what anyone says.
Was there an actual Supergirl like in the comics, or is that like a real?
Yes, Supergirl is a real character. Yes, so
Yeah,
Supergirl is.
I never got into comics.
Kara,
so
Kara. Her name is Kara Jor-El, and she is Clark's cousin from Krypton. And there's a whole thing about it, and so yeah, I mean, it's a real deal.
So they're yet again Hollywood's taking a story that's already established and wokeifying it, or feminizing it, I should say.
I there's a run in the comics that they chose to base it off of, but it's not a popular run, and that's part of the problem. The characters, even in the comic books, people will do this all the time. People will say, but don't you know it's based off a comic book story? And I'm like, yeah, but it's not necessarily based off a good comic book story. Just because something was in the comics doesn't make it worthy of the big screen. And also, not everything works in the comics can translate properly to the big screen. It just,
if they don't do a good job like executing it, it's going to be slop.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're going to execute Supergirl pretty badly. Actually, that's what I think is going to happen. And Sebrew chimes in with something I was going to say, which Supergirl from the TV show was very likable. I don't know why they made her an alcoholic. Absolutely, I liked the first several seasons of Supergirl, and then that show got super woke. Lots of tons of LGBT. Basically, the Supergirl show on the CW kind of became a show for the LGBT crowd, like literally made for the LGBT crowd. And so it's just kind of ostracized everybody else based on the characters and the
because
way
they don't know how to portray a girl being a tomboy. Like in the 90s, a girl could be a tomboy, but not be to this extreme. This is trying to masculine, I don't know what they're trying to do with this, but do you remember Hancock, the Will Smith wannabe superhero movie?
Yes, so that's basically
right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ron. That's where I was getting at with this.
Go. I mean, say what you were going to say, because I think it's the same idea that I was thinking in my head. Go ahead.
Well, they're just trying to basically with that movie, Hancock, they're trying to do something similar to that type of aspect with this young lady. But it's not working. It worked for Hancock because, maybe because he was a male actor and it just kind of fit with the story. If anyone knows the real story of Hancock, it kind of goes with that. It kind of meshed well. It was tolerable, but this is not tolerable. A young lady being messy, sloppy, alcoholic, Go ahead, Erica.
When I hear the words Supergirl, I think of a girl, like someone who's a teenager, like a minor, not an adult or young adult. And they're portraying her as being an alcoholic. I don't know anything about this whole comic thing. It's like never been on my radar, even as a kid. So I'm just, but as an adult, I'm just sitting here like,
Well,
I think of it
yeah,
of a little
she
girl,
showed
you
up.
know, with powers. Now that I'm hearing she's related to Superman, but still Supergirl.
Right. So
Yeah, I'm a
so
little like,
in Smallville, she shows up, and I think she's maybe around 18 or something, like in that series.
Yeah.
So
I
and
never
then
got that far in the series. I got in, and then I forgot where I left off.
and then also Helen Slater portrayed Supergirl in the movie between, I think it was between Superman 3 and 4, or maybe it was pretty sure it was between Superman 3 and 4 and not after 4. Originally, I believe that Supergirl was supposed to be in Superman 3 with Christopher Reeve, and then they decided to rewrite the script and separate that out. They turned Brainiac into a supercomputer, and they
Good
brought
for
in
them
Richard
because it
Pryor.
didn't ruin the Reeves franchise. Like, I'm glad they didn't do that.
Well, I don't think it would have. I think if they would have gotten the story right, it would have been fine. The Reeves franchise was kind of ruined by Superman 4, unfortunately, but he was actually going to do Superman 5. Then the accident happened. So
Yeah,
that's
I
unfortunate.
remember, and that's so sad. But Superman 4 was awful. But you're right about that one.
Yeah, unfortunately, Nuclear Man. That was which is one of the reasons why I couldn't say the worst aspect of Superman 4 was ended up being the main crux of the villain in the David Corn Sweat movie. Like it was, I'm like, that's, if anybody who's watched the two will know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to go into it, but it was ridiculous. But so there's not a lot of buzz online. Nobody's talking about this movie like in a really good way. Not enough people. I don't know who it's supposed to satisfy. Well, you're welcome, Wild Man. Just go watch the Corn Sweat version, and you'll be reminded of it all day long because it's the same basic story.
The Gen Zers that are like completely to the left will want to see it.
Probably, but that's few and far between. Do they even have the money? We'll see. Anyhow, Millie herself, the actress playing Supergirl, is making it worse. Supergirl fan interest levels falling after actress insults, quote, Christian dads. This is by our good friend Marvin Montanaro out of thatparkplace.com. Bookmark it if you haven't done so yet. There it is. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, number 1, 2021 DC Comics. Fresh audience tracking for Supergirl reportedly shows fan interest beginning to decline, and the timing could hardly be worse for DC Studios. The new numbers arrive after weeks of online backlash surrounding star Millie Alcock and growing concern over the overall health of James Gunn's cinematic universe. According to tracking data out of the Quorum, Supergirl currently sits at 53% audience awareness, but only 46% interest. So out of the 53% that are even aware of it, less than half are interested. The bigger issue is that awareness has remained flat while interest has actually declined. Previous tracking reportedly showed the film sitting at the same awareness level, but carrying 48% audience interest. In other words, more people are hearing about the movie without becoming more excited to actually see it. That's not the trajectory Warner Brothers wants heading into this huge release. Audience interest moving the wrong direction. Studios generally expect awareness and audience enthusiasm to climb together as marketing ramps up. New trailers, TV spots, interviews, and social media campaigns are supposed to generate momentum. Instead, Supergirl appears to be struggling to convert visibility into excitement. And yeah, there's a lot more advertising for this. I've seen it lately. That matters because early audience interest tracking can often reveal broader problems long before a movie actually hits theaters. The situation becomes even more concerning when paired with recent box office forecasting from Box Office Theory, which projected Supergirl for an opening weekend between, it's not good for a big blockbuster, 47 million and 65 million domestically. If opening just under 100 million after a 4-day was bad for The Mandalorian Grogu, imagine how bad only half of that is for and I'm pretty sure that the production budget for Supergirl was probably a little bit more than The Mandalorian Grogu, although the advertising budget for that movie was pretty big. So I don't know. Those numbers immediately draw comparisons online to recent superhero disappointments, including The Marvels, The Flash, and Black Adam. I think that probably this is going to be very, very similar as far as box office is concerned to the Marvels at best. But the Millie Alcock controversy continues to follow the film. A major part of the conversation surrounding Supergirl continues to revolve around Millie Alcock herself. The actress generated backlash online after mocking fans, pushing back against her rhetoric, noting during interviews that they're mostly, quote, Christian dads, unquote, and that she's comfortable upsetting the right people. Who says that? Like who
This
goes
is
out
what
there?
they're doing to her, and she's falling for that trap because she's young and naive. Here we have another situation. Thank God Brie Larson got out of it. She's pulling another Ziegler, another Zendaya. I mean, the list goes on and on.
I don't think Zendaya's ever been this bad. Ziegler, probably. Grande and Arrivo, just weirdos, not really like that.
She's heading that down that direction, though. If she's
She's
not careful.
definitely, yeah. It's one of those things where Millie Alcock leans over to Rachel and says, "Hey, Rachel, hold my beer." Those comments spread rapidly across social media and quickly became attached to public perception surrounding the film. Fans have seen similar situations play out with other franchise stars in recent years, where off-screen controversy increasingly overshadowed the actual movie. Whether fair or unfair, Alcock's comments are now part of the broader Supergirl conversation. Superman and Lobo are suddenly everywhere in the marketing. Lobo, by the way, if you don't know who that is a character being portrayed by now why can't I? What just happened to my brain? Aquaman, the guy that played Aquaman, the guy that's in. Help me out, chat. Who's playing Lobo? I don't know why his name just slipped my brain. It was there. My age.
Lobo.
Somebody help me out. The guy that played Aquaman.
Oh, that's Jason Momoa, isn't it?
Jason, thank you, Jason Momoa. Thank you.
It was right in front of you. It's right in the literature.
Oh,
sorry.
Well, okay. Sorry, Jason Momoa.
I thought you were joking.
No, I was.
You had a brain
in
fart.
my brain before I read it.
It's all good.
Yes. But recent TV spots have prominently featured Corn Sweat Superman, while promotional discussion online has increasingly focused on Jason Momoa's Lobo appearance as well, which is weird because Jason Momoa played Aquaman in the other DC franchise, and so he's going from this is kind of a little bit like Captain America, Chris Evans, having played Johnny Storm, and then he played Captain America, and then they made a funny joke about that in Deadpool and Wolverine, where Deadpool's like, "Oh, he's going to save the thing. He's going to save the thing," and everybody thought he was going to say the Captain America line, "Avengers Assemble." Instead, he goes, "Flame on," and he's not Captain America. He was Johnny Storm. So that was very, very funny. Sheriff Lobo. So he was a very, very popular 90s character. Absolutely. And right now, why they're putting him front and center in the marketing is because, and I've seen this myself in the conversations online, especially on X, that people have more excitement about the Lobo character than they do about Supergirl. Ultimately, James Gunn ruined Supergirl to me. Yep. Indeed. I mean, I wouldn't say that Gunn ruins everything, but I think that the only thing that Gunn has done and done well and done right is Guardians of the Galaxy. That's just, maybe it's my opinion, but I literally haven't liked anything else that Gunn has touched, but I like everything in Guardians of the Galaxy, which is really, really bizarre. I can't even wrap my head around it, but I did not like Suicide Squad, either one of them.
I don't like Suicide Squad at all. Nothing.
No, I
heard it was bad.
I don't like it. It was very popular, very popular, but
I just wasn't my. I don't know. I just, and I like the idea of the Suicide Squad. I just don't like James Gunn doing it. Anyway, this has led some fans to question whether Warner Brothers is already trying to bolster interest by emphasizing characters audiences may be more familiar with or like better. Studios often pivot towards recognizable franchise elements when when concern starts creeping in about a project's standalone drawing power. And there may be another problem with relying on Superman as a selling point. Superman didn't become the massive win DC needed. And you can read the rest of that on That Park Place, but absolutely, that's one of the problems. You cannot rely on David Corenswet's version of Superman to sell this version of Supergirl when people didn't like that version of Superman. I think that bringing in James Gunn to run the DC universe was a huge, huge, huge mistake. Because James Gunn, kind of like Zack Snyder, to be honest with you, they both have a very particular flavor, if you will, where anything that Snyder does feels like Snyder. Anything that Gunn does feels like Gunn. You just get a sense that it's their movie. And one thing about Kevin Feige, maybe because of Ike Perlmutter at the time or whatever, but I will say that when they were starting off the MCU, every single movie felt different. Like it felt very like Iron Man felt very different than the Hulk. The Hulk felt very different than Thor. Thor felt very different than Captain America. They all felt, and it's because they were given to different directors who the directors for the most part were allowed to do their own thing. And then they said, but you got to put these elements in that connect them. Okay. So they did that, but it really ended up working. It was a huge risk, but it ended up working. But none of them felt like I'm getting the same flavor, like felt like they were coming from the same restaurant or whatever. It just, it all felt different. And so when they got connected in the Avengers, you felt, it felt like something had happened that had never happened before, which wasn't even true. I mean, the truth of the matter is that Universal did it back in the old days with the monster movies. They brought Frankenstein and Dracula and all that together in movies before. So it had been done before, but it had never been done in the way that the MCU did it. And that's what made it huge. And going choking. That's funny. Could be worse. Taika Waititi could be running DC. What they need is they need somebody like a Jon Favreau. Like Jon Favreau would be a great DC.
Did you see the latest thing he said? Jon Favreau confessing that he's like, I don't know why they wanted me to do this, or he made a statement. Yeah, he made a statement about that because he has a very good reputation, and it's getting a lot of, that film is getting a lot of backlash, and his work is really good. I mean, I'm trying to compare. There was one director that had like a trademark. I'm trying to remember his name. He's done a lot of work with Tom Hanks, and every time he does anything, he just delivers. I can't remember the name, but I know what you're saying about these specific gentlemen. They have their work. It's like their signature of their artwork as directors.
You're not wrong, Wild Man. I could run the DC universe and I would do it better than James Gunn. And to be fair, James Gunn and I have a very similar background. Okay. I know people don't get it. James Gunn got famous, all that. I did not go to Los Angeles. However, James Gunn and I are in a very, very similar circle of people. We are both from St. Louis. I am literally a degree of separation away from James Gunn. John, his brother, and a friend of mine that I worked with at Six Flags are close friends out in Los Angeles. And it has to do with St. Louis University. As SLU was there at the same time, could have ended up in that circle out there. But so while both of us come from a St. Louis background, he sees things from a very, very different point of view than I do. And yet we would still have some of the same flavor.
That's the name I was looking for. Robert Zemeckis. Thank you, Freedom Speaker. He had the signature on his work, but there's that one movie that was a flop. It was
Pinocchio.
I liked it.
The live action?
I did. Sorry.
Yeah.
Not
no,
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I thought it was okay. I thought
I
it
did
was
not like
okay.
the live action Pinocchio. There are too many things that like.
I know what you're gonna
Yeah.
say. I know exactly what you're gonna say. There's a few actors, like
It's not even
characters.
that.
The characters they
It's-
shouldn't have, with the blue fairy, and then the other.
Pinocchio in the original story, Pinocchio chose to go to the island, chose to be an actor, chose all that. He got kidnapped in this version, so it was just it was a totally different story. And he didn't even become a real boy.
Oh well, I don't know. I liked it. I don't know why I liked it. It's okay.
Yeah, I thought it ruined. I like the original cartoon version.
Most of the live actions are
Pinocchio.
ruining the cartoon.
I know.
Oh, I got the tomatoes. Ah! It's National Burger Day. I can use those tomatoes for my cheeseburger. Thank you, Go and Shogi.
But they're not purple. Because those are tomatoes, not potatoes. So I guess it's okay. Anyhow, let us know. Like, as far as I'm concerned, Millie Alcock and the whole James Gunn, Supergirl, I just don't think it's going to be good. The only thing that I see coming that is truly super is our audience and your super chats.
Back to super chats.
I like what Troy said.
Put it up on the screen, MJ. Put it up.
Maybe I was. You know what? I think I had COVID when I watched it. Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. I had it with COVID. So with COVID, your hearing and your impairment's a little off.
I never would have known. I never got diagnosed when I had it, and it was August or maybe late July when I had it in 2021. And the only reason I ever knew that I had it is because I didn't feel all that sick. I was
right.
a little bit down, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I got better, and I noticed this is how I knew. I was walking into work one day at the time. At the time, I was working at Pop Century as a lifeguard. And when you walked into work, the way that you had to go in, you had to pass an outdoor smoking area.
Oh.
And I was walking past the smoking area, and 5 people were smoking.
And you couldn't smell it.
I couldn't smell it. And I can smell smoke from like 1,000 feet away. It's actually back now. I can do that again. But that was the moment I knew. I'm like, oh dear Lord, I must have had the coof.
But I mean, we just kind of like.
Then
you're
later
just
on,
like
I
sick with
figured
a really bad flu. I mean, I don't know about anyone else.
Dude, it hit me hard. My face swelled up. I couldn't taste, couldn't smell.
Yeah.
And I've never in my life had a combination of, your upper respiratory symptoms mixed with like your stomach. I'm like, what is this? And I never went to the doctor. Actually, I did try to go to the ER, but it was like a 6.
Did you have trouble breathing or anything like that?
Yeah.
Or?
Oh, yeah. It was like all the above. It was weird. I never had like a flu. Like usually it's just upper respiratory or it's just your stomach, but the combination of both was just like, what is this? Yeah, I had a hard time
kind of
breathing.
gone now, right? It's like everyone was sick for like.
I had it the one time, and I mean, it laid me out for a good like 4 or 5 days, and then I had a lingering cough for like a month or so. And even going back to work, my one of our chaplains looked at me and was like, "Oh my gosh, like you need to go home. Your face is swollen.
Go home."
And I was like, yeah, but I'm doing better. I don't have a fever and I'm good. But I did notice the swelling in my face because I woke up that morning and I was like, what is with my face is just like a balloon. Yeah, it was weird.
So for me, when I suspected it, I got notified that somebody I knew had been hospitalized with it. By the way, and that person is fine now. She's fine.
Oh, thank God.
But what's interesting is because I found that out, I happen to have a photograph taken at the very time, at the very moment.
Oh,
I got it because we were in an acting class together and we were doing a scene. In the scene, we were portraying husband and wife, and we didn't do it like we didn't kiss or anything like that. But because we were portraying husband and wife, we were sat right next to each other and we were whispering in each other's faces. And I found out later she already had it at that point, but had not, hadn't gotten any symptoms yet.
Yeah.
so I knew. And for me, and this was interesting, is that I also figured out from that in order to get it, it was about
I'm laughing at that too.
It was about as equally contagious as the flu, not severely more contagious. In other words, in order to get it, I had to be like right next to her, with actually the vapor from her mouth coming into my face and me breathing that in. We were literally, face to face when that happened. And there's a photograph because people were, during the acting class, people were photographing the scene. So I happened to have it. Well, anyway, it was funny. Yeah. And then after I had it, I was like, okay, well, I'm definitely not getting the, now, because I'm like, every doctor said, if you had it already, your immunity is higher.
Oh yeah.
Higher.
Have
So
you
I'm
guys
like,
have you guys gotten sick since you had COVID?
Nope.
Like I get like the sniffles and they're like gone.
Yeah, not really.
I got it the one time really bad, and then I think I got it maybe I got it maybe one other time possibly, but that's it.
Do you feel like your immune system is like stronger? I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I take a lot of, I take vitamin C and zinc and quercetin and like I take a lot of, like, even during that time, I think that I didn't get it so bad because I was taking so much like vitamins and everything to try to keep my immune system up anyway. So it might be stronger now than it was then, but I really don't.
I got it before all this information had been coming out of the supplements that helped with the symptoms. So I literally just sucked it up and muscled through it.
Vitamin A.
Like a regular flu. Putting the Vicks everywhere, your chest, your throat, your face, your hand.
So in other words, James Gunn
is the cure for everything.
Watching Supergirl is going to make you get COVID sick.
Hey, we got to stop discussing this. This is YouTube, guys. Can't even say the C word here. I have to edit that out. The Boys. Go and Shogi for $5. Let's interrupt this with the super chat. The Boys was supposed to be a commentary on superheroes not become the status quo. I'm so sick of villainous, damaged heroes. They're supposed to be fun. I stopped watching The Boys. It got so gross so fast, right? Season 1 wasn't horribly bad. Season 2, it got kind of progressively worse. I couldn't watch season 3. I'm sorry. When their version of Aquaman starts to have a very inappropriate relationship with an octopus, it was like this is way too far. Way too. It was, and that was the least of it. The Boys, so bad. It's so gross. Like I can't do it. Can't watch it. But nasty. But yeah, I heard that they went full tilt political this season, so I have no idea. But what I do have an idea of is that it's time to celebrate our good friend Go and Shogi.
I feel so bad. I gave Go and Shogi homework. He has to create an original recipe Vash burger, and then we're gonna showcase it on
a homework.
He does? Okay, good.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel bad.
Speaking of which, the one of the ladies that I worked with at Yak and Yeti is now like one of either the head chef, the sous chef, a main chef over at the Polite Pig. And
Oh.
she's either Colombian or Venezuelan herself, and she created a burger for the Polite Pig, but it was a limited run. I didn't even get to try it. So, but yeah, it was. It looked really, really good. I just didn't get over there in time to.
That is so funny, Yavin. We're back on
We're
burgers.
back on
Ron,
burgers.
when you went to get your adult Happy Meal, did they give you the free cup?
Yeah, this. I mean that.
This was free, guys. This was free. It comes
That
with
cup.
the meal. Well,
Oh, it's
Sorry,
a
that cup.
plastic cup you can keep.
yeah, it's
Not
like
one
a
you throw away.
No,
Yeah,
but
no,
here's
you don't
here's
throw
the
away.
deal.
Oh,
you don't
okay.
throw
Here's
it
the
away.
deal.
Yeah.
At my Burger King, the
thought it was pretty
manager
good.
specifically told me. He said there's really not a lot of interest in it. He said he has a ton of those cups in the back, like they're just sitting there because nobody's buying the stuff and it's
I
not
believe
because
it.
of the.
I don't
Mine
want
came
one.
with
burgers.
it. It came with it. So
No,
I'm
it's
like,
just that people don't have an interest in the Mandalorian and Grogu. They just don't care.
so like when Mario
Mhm.
came out, I would go to McDonald's and not
Oh
order
my
any
gosh.
food, and I would just buy the toys.
Yeah.
And then the guy was really nice, and I'm like, I already have this one. Can you get me another one? I need you to do this for me. Poor thing.
I wish we
So
had
I'm
had,
looking
like,
at a box
collection
right
of
over here.
cups
I'm not
for
going to show
Mario.
it, but this is like we have my wife built her adventures channel all on Happy Meal collections of stuff.
I love
Oh.
watching her channel for that reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. She'll go to like McDonald's and get like the coolest little trinkets. It's nice.
But yeah, we find that if you're nice to the manager, like for a while, I really knew the management over there well, and we were able to exchange anything we wanted to. They were cool. O2RR 199 power to the 199. Injun Joe wants Tom Sawyer Island back at Disney. Yes,
Yeah.
Injun Joe does, and I don't care about the people that say, "Oh no, you can't say Injun Joe." Look, here's the thing about Injun Joe. All right, Injun Joe. When we talk about Injun Joe, we talk about the character in the context, the way it was written by Mark Twain in an historical fictional novel in the 1800s. It is what the boys would have called Injun Joe at that time. It's in the context. Stop looking at his history through the lens of today. I can't. It's something that I cannot stand when people do, is look through history in the context of the way we do things today. People didn't care. Like, I will tell you something. Like, one of the things that I'll often say about myself is like, "Hey, yo soy gringo loco," right? And I don't care. And I'll be honest with you. I know that there's certain cultures that are insulted by certain words and certain things. And I get that. But if the entire culture just decided, you know what, we don't care, like Caucasians, like we don't care if we're called gringo. I don't know any non-Jewish person who's around Jewish people, they get called a goyim, that they care. They don't care. We don't care. It doesn't affect us. So if you stop letting words affect you, it won't matter. If you're ever listening to a person cuss you out, but they're doing it in a foreign language that you don't understand, you won't care because you don't know what they're saying. So it doesn't matter to you. Like if somebody were like to curse me out in German, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't care. It's about you. Yeah, presentism. That's what you call it, Jagged. Thank you so much. Yeah, president. I hate that. I hate presentism. And it's so much. Troy's like, I'm a ginger. Nothing offends me. Hey, so is Shogi. Yeah.
Hey,
And
my
you know what?
my older sister's a ginger. I'm like, yeah, there's truth to that.
Yeah. So you haven't. Both my parents and uncles were all cast members at Disneyland.
Oh wow.
I have Irish among my ancestry. We start the Irish jokes. That's right.
Yep.
Sticks and stones will break. This is exactly what I grew up with, and I'm so glad you chimed in with this.
Same.
I must have heard this a million times growing up. The other thing I heard growing up is there's a place for everything, and everything goes in its place, which was about organization, and it's nothing to do with this. But I heard it a lot, and the reason I bring that up is because it was in a movie once. It was in the Haunting of Hill House, I think, or something like that.
Interesting.
And it was over the bed. This one lady had it over her bed, like in a like a cross stitch thing.
I would have loved to have met Aunt Roy Disney.
That's
The closest I've gotten is I've met Bobby Burgess. I was his next door neighbor. My mom and I were talking about it today. I believe today or yesterday was his 85th birthday, Mr. Bobby Burgess. So if you've ever watched the Mickey Mouse Club from 1955, I'm Bobby. That's Bobby Burgess.
The old Mickey Mouse Club with Annette Funicello. Oh,
yep.
Love.
So I'm 1 degree of separation from Annette, 1 degree of separation from Walt. But also because of another group of people that I know, one of whom unfortunately just passed away recently. I'm also 1 degree of separation from Walt and Elvis Presley and Michael Jackson and a whole bunch of other famous people that all the Osmonds knew because I know the Osmonds. So everybody that they have, Chuck Norris actually trained them how to do karate so that they could do karate moves on stage in their dancing and stuff. So really funny stuff. It's kind of weird. Like I think about my life sometime and like, how the heck have I always been celebrity adjacent, but never there, which is fine. But let's get back to the comment for the 199 because we got to celebrate our good friend O2RR. Where are you at? Yeah, thank you. You know, the funny thing that bothers me the most about being Bobby Burgess's neighbor, I was neighbors with him for, I want to say, about 6 months. It was not a huge chunk of my life, but oftentimes because our doors face each other and we would be leaving at the same time, at that time, Bobby Burgess this was in Branson, Missouri, and it was the Lawrence Welk Theater. We lived very close to the Lawrence Welk Theater, so it was just very easy for him to live there, go to work. Anyhow, I lived on the same street. Bobby was there, but also on this very same street. It wasn't a very long street. I don't know how we ended up in this particular unit. It was a condominium unit. We also lived with the Mandrell sisters, like on the same street as Barbara Mandrell, Louise Mandrell. They had a condo, and that's where they would stay when they would come in and do their shows for Branson. Andy Williams lived at the end of that street, like the Andy Williams. And oh gosh, who was the other guy that lived on that street? Oh God, I'm trying to remember his name. Anyway, it was a bunch of famous people, has-beens, but still famous people. So, Going Chunky says he met Karen Gillan yesterday when he was out with Buddy. Super random run-in. Did you talk to her at all? Was she nice? Is she tall? She's pretty tall, right, Karen? I would think.
That's so cool when you do like random run-ins.
I love her accent. I love her accent. So I'm talking to Bobby a lot, right? And the thing is, at the time, while I knew he worked at Lawrence Welk, I didn't realize that he was that Bobby from the Mickey Mouse Club. That fact, I only found out a few years ago. When I came across it and I was reading it, I'm like, wait, I literally lived next to, was friends with, and talked to an original Mickey Mouse Club cast member, a Mouseketeer, and I didn't even know it at the time. Because the conversations that I had with him, I'm sure would have skewed differently. We had conversations about what our favorite ham sandwich was like and stuff like that. I never had conversations about work. It was just fun stuff. But yeah. And Troy says, I got to interview Zach Levi and Mandy Moore for Tangled 100 years ago. It wasn't 100 years ago. And I love their duet. And at last I've seen the light. And it's like, I don't know.
It's drifted. We still have to do that song for Pro, Ron.
That song? Is it that song?
No.
I think it's called That Song.
It's like he
Warm and
highlighted
real
it.
and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. Can't believe Zach Levi can sing that well, and he hasn't sung in anything else. We should hear him.
Dis
sing more.
America, the Dis America one that
America, spread your golden wings, sail on freedom's wind. I met Gavin Newsom and Bill Clinton together in 2003 when I lived in San Francisco, and you're admitting it?
That's a long time ago.
Oh,
I
wow.
met Al Gore. I met Al Gore when he was campaigning in 1992, before Bill was elected. But my funniest Al Gore story is when I was working with Kelly Cash, who was a former Miss Tennessee and former Miss America, and because of that, Al Gore, senator from Tennessee, right? He had called her up and left a message on her phone, and Kelly and I played it and made fun of it together because it was hilarious. He called her, "Hello, Kelly. This is Al Gore." it was just like, we, to this very day, Kelly and I still make fun of that. It's hilarious.
I remember prank calls in general in the 90s were fun. We were that bored, right?
Oh man! Remember, you could push like all these different like star 69? As it disguised your oh my gosh!
Star 69 would trace the last call you had. Star
Okay,
67 blocked it. It blocked
That
who's
was
calling.
Star 67.
What is wrong with us?
So
Oh
Go and Chuggy
my
says, just said hi.
gosh.
Conversation was brief, but mostly about my friend's dog. She was nice. That's nice to hear. Like, and Karen Gillan, she does seem like one of those people that would be like just a really nice person. When I met the bass singer from the Oak Ridge Boys, similar, like in Branson, obviously during the 90s, that was a time when like all of the stars had shows there. I can't remember the guy's name who was the bass singer from the Oak Ridge Boys. Tall, the one that was clean shaven. Really, really nice guy. We were just in line to get coffee. Actually, it wasn't a Starbucks, it was a different store, but we were just in line, like waiting to get coffee together, and we just had a conversation. He was nice. It was, pretty simple, but it's the kind of thing. Yeah, Sean, 2 slump balls. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, I want to say we met the goal. What was my thing for the goal? Oh, so live streaming.
Watch The Sword in the Stone. Go to Bath and Body Works, and the list goes on and on.
Yeah, watch Sword in the Stone, Ron.
He's so mad at me.
Oh,
He hates me for that.
gosh.
I haven't watched Sword in the Stone yet, but
Wild Man, he hates me too.
Madam
Thanks.
Mim, I think, would be my favorite villain if I ever had a favorite villain.
I will watch Sword in the Stone, but not because of a super chat goal. I'm just going to watch it eventually. But anyway, so the super chat goal, sometime either, and I actually have reservations already for both these days in Animal Kingdom. So the idea is that I got to go and get the virtual queue for Bluey, and then I'll live stream that, and hopefully I'm allowed to live stream it. I think I am, but we shall see, right? If they don't let me live stream it, then I'll just vlog it. You know what? You might be right.
Meta
Ron hates
glasses.
me. That's really funny. I don't have $200, $300 to
I
get
know
Meta
they're so
glasses.
expensive. I want a pair just so I can like
Plus,
kind of
there's
inconspicuously film stuff,
I
But
just think they're so meta. Everyone's nanny is dropping by while she gets a
hey,
super.
mom,
Oh, no,
that's
sipper.
my mom. Hey.
Oh, hi. Hi, Mom. Hi, Erica's mom.
You can call her
Anyway.
mom. All my friends call her mom.
Isn't that
She's
a
used to it.
Song.
Yes, fight on,
Fight
MJ.
on. No, but there's a song. It came in my head. It's like an 80s song. Fight on. What was that song called? I now I have to get the melody. Yeah. Okay. No, we're not doing that. Go away. I'm gonna start
MJ.
pushing buttons.
Oh god.
There.
MJ, where can people find you on the interwebs? I'm trying
Oh.
to do this we're
Oh, we had fun today, guys. Between the show before and now this one, we had a great time. Good laughs. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. It's good to be here with you guys, and you guys are the reason why we keep showing up. Honestly, we love you so much, and
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean
man.
that from the
Audience
bottom
is
of my
the
heart.
best.
I mean, the audience is like You guys are the superstars. Literally. I appreciate all the follows and the likes. You can easily find me on Instagram and X, and I updated my YouTube channel, so I'm posting stuff, so you can actually see what lives I'm going to be on and stuff like that. So that's up to you if you want to do that. But I do appreciate all the follows and the likes and all the love and the invites on the show. Thank you, Ron.
And she's on my back about updating my own YouTube channel, which is true. I've known that for a while.
I feel like I'm everyone's secretary or gal Friday. You know, it's like, I'll get a random message. Hey, did you catch that super chat? Or what do you think about this new clip? And I'm just like, homework assignments for the week. And I'm just taking notes, but it's fun. I love it so much.
It's all Vash. None of it's me.
Yeah, right. It's between both of you.
Erica and Raph has the Brood Banter.
Yeah.
Which will be on Friday.
Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Yeah, we had to change the time because, well, new time. And that's the only time I can land Raph after work because he does work. So, yeah, that's it for now. We're just streaming once a week, and wherever I'm invited, I show up for streams. So, yep, that's about it.
I muted him so that you could actually talk today. You're welcome, my friend. What can I say except you're welcome with an uninterrupted outro? Yeah, he's mad about it. Wild man, I told you he hates me.
Let me guess. Ron was going to ask if I'm still in my closet. Yes, I am.
Oh, you poor thing. That's awful. And under a rock and all those things. The gravel.
I was going to reach out to Steve and be like, hey, apparently me and you're under a rock and I'm in a closet. According to our followers.
It's perfect. It's perfect. It's a Mario. Okay, Ron, we're done. We're going to mute ourselves now. Go ahead, Eric.
What shirt is this? I don't even know which one this is. Is this for kids?
That's
What's this?
250th design.
Is this?
You forgot.
What kind of shirt is this? What's this? What's that?
Oh, it's just funny because I updated the store, so now you have models showing the stuff, and I didn't look through what all the models were, and so I'm like this. I'm seeing it for the first time myself. So it's really
Looks
really
like
interesting.
those are child sizes, like for youth. They call it youth sizes now.
Yeah, those were
youth.
But if you are somewhere cold, like Oregon, for example, you can buy you can buy a hoodie if you want.
Yeah.
Happy 250th. Those look nice though.
There's very nice design. Yeah, wild man.
Oh, Sean says it's not cold today.
Oh,
there in Oregon. Erica.
What?
As a society.
Oh yeah, I just responded to him. I was like laughing.
I love interacting with the audience. Really, I do. We're here because of
this
them.
show is about them, not us.
Yeah.
I'm so appreciative of you guys.
Go get a burger, get the hat, do all the things.
I want to thank Erica and MJ for coming on the panel today and flying blind on a rocket cycle. Wild Man of Yavin, Texas 8412, going Shogi Bruce Newhouse, Seabrew 1138, O2RR. Thank you all for your great generosity. Dude, man, cuz I saw you in the chat today talking about meeting us. So that was good. And Sean, the artist, formerly the artist, says, quite beautiful. Only saw Oregon societal decay 8 times today. I love Oregon's a beautiful state. It's so green, and the coast is just, it's incredibly gorgeous. If you haven't been to Ecola, I think, is it Ecola? Is it Ecola State Park, or what's the, I might be getting the name of that wrong. But the state park, and then the beach right there, I forget the name of it, but it's so beautiful out there. Bless a burger. I need one now. I appreciate all of you and apologize for my bad jokes. And I'm still getting used to the timings. Everything is good.
What bad jokes? They're awesome.
And together, everyone is beautiful in their own way. Boy, is that an old song. Guys, thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate you all. I will be looking for the live stream. Also, Gatorland is coming up. Just haven't had a way to schedule it yet.
Yes.
That is coming up. We got 2 Gatorland things, one a live stream, and also MJ feeds the Gators. They could both happen at the same time. We don't know yet. But keep an eye out for those things. Go over, check out the merch shop. Get yourself a 250th semi-quincentennial, whatever the heck it's called.
You said it so perfectly the other few days. Say it. Say it.
Semi-quincentennial. Okay. 250th birthday of the country.
You did so well, Kermit.
Kermit. Anyway, thank you guys so much. And until next time, we'll see you real soon. Bye, everybody. Ciao.
Dishes are done, man. Cleans them down to the shop.